Hello and welcome to Idea TV News Update. I am Chinatu Oji. We begin with the headlines. Police arrest 6 suspected kidnappers, rescue 3 victims in BAUCHI. Google South Africa launches AI glossary in local languages. Kaduna governor hails young innovator for winning Global Clean Energy Award in London. TRANSCRP Hotel shines a Global Luxury Award, wins 3 major honors. Away from Africa, U.S. revokes visas of 6 foreigners over post celebrating KIRK'S assassination. And in health, WHO appoints Dr. PAVEL URSU as new representative to Nigeria. In business, customs intercept 80.4 million naira worth of smuggled fuel bound for Benin Republic. In sports, Super Eagles to face Gabon in World Cup playoffs. Now the news in full. The BAUCHI State Police Command has arrested 6 suspected kidnappers and rescued 3 men who were abducted from Yuga village in Turu local government area. The police public relations officer SP Ahmed Wakil confirmed this in a statement earlier today, saying the rescue followed a distress call received on September 29th from a community member who reported the abduction of Idi Lawan and Musa Lawal by unknown gunmen. According to Wakil, a joint team comprising the Toro Area Command, Toro Division and Nabodo Division with support from local security partners tracked the suspect to the outskirts of the village. The coordinated operation led to the safe rescue of the victims, who were later reunited with their families in good health. The arrested suspects were identified as Abubakar Usman, Adamu Alu, Abubakar Aliyu, Umar Habu, Abubakar Maman, Abubakar and Show Sambo. Wakil added that the suspects are providing useful information to investigators and will be transferred to the anti-kidnapping unit for further interrogation and prosecution. The Commissioner of Police, CP Sani Omolore Aliyu, commended their officers for their swift action and urged residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities to security agencies to sustain peace and security across the state. Moving on. Google South Africa has unveiled an artificial intelligence glossary featuring 100 standardized AI-related terms translated into Zulu, Xhosa, and Afrikaans. Developed in partnership with the Pan-South African Language Board, PAN-SOUT, the glossary was launched in Johannesburg as part of Google's broader push for linguistic inclusion and digital accessibility. According to Google, the initiative seeks to bridge the communication gap between English-dominated technical discussions and South Africa's rich linguistic diversity. By simplifying AI concepts in indigenous languages, the glossary enables more South Africans to engage with the country's growing tech ecosystem and understand innovations shaping their daily lives. The project builds on Google's global mission to democratize technology through language inclusion, following similar initiatives in Swahili and other African languages. Plans are already underway to expand the glossary to include additional indigenous languages and more AI-related terminology, supporting South Africa's vision of an inclusive and empowered digital society. Meanwhile, Kaduna State Governor Senator Sani has congratulated Al-Amin Mohammed Idris, Chief Executive Officer of Interface Africa, for emerging as the overall winner of the 2025 Next Gen Innovation Challenge held in London. Al-Amin, an indigene of Kaduna State, beat thousands of innovators worldwide with his clean energy platform, Interface Africa, a digital solution that connects solar providers, financiers, and end users to expand access to affordable renewable power across Africa. His innovation also attracted a £1.5 million investment from the UK-based firm Pure Climate Solutions to scale operations across the continent. Governor Sani described the achievement as a monumental source of pride for Kaduna State and Nigeria, noting that it demonstrates the creative strength and global competitiveness of young people from the state. He further highlighted ongoing government investment in science, technology and innovation, including the Kaduna Innovation and Technology Council, Smart Schools Program, and the establishment of Vocational and Skills Institute in Rigachikun, Suba and Samaru Katav, all aimed at preparing youth for a technology-driven future. The governor also commended another Kaduna-born innovator, Shamsuddin Jibril, who locally developed agro-drone crop doctor, secured partnerships with Teesside University and UCALD Management Consultancy. Meanwhile, Professor Usman Abubakar Rosaria, who led the Kaduna delegation to London, praised Governor Sani's visionary leadership for enabling the state's strong performance at the global event. Alamin, dedicating his award to young African innovators, pledged to use the new funding to accelerate clean energy adoption and bridge Africa's power gap. Meanwhile, TRANSCRP Hotels plc, the hospitality subsidiary of Transnational Corporation plc, has cemented its position as a leader in African luxury hospitality after winning 3 prestigious awards at the globally acclaimed 7-Star Luxury Awards held in Troia, Portugal. The company bagged honors for Best Luxury Business Hotel, Nigeria and Africa for TRANSCRP Hilton Abuja, Best Luxury Event and Conference Center, Nigeria and Africa for the TRANSCRP Center, and Best CEO of the Year awarded to its Managing Director, CEO Uzamaka Oshogwe, for her visionary leadership. Speaking on the recognition, Oshogwe described the awards as a reflection of TRANSCRP Hotels' dedication to redefining African hospitality and delivering exceptional business and leisure experiences. She said the honors represent the company's ongoing commitment to innovation and excellence in service delivery, positioning Nigeria as a global destination for luxury travel and corporate events. The 7-Star Luxury Awards celebrate excellence and innovation across the global hospitality industry, spotlighting brands that set new standards in luxury and customer experience. With these wins, TRANSCRP Hotels plc reinforces its reputation as a trailblazer in Africa's hospitality space through its flagship brands TRANSCRP Hilton Abuja, Aura by TRANSCRP Hotels, and the newly unveiled TRANSCRP Event Center. Away from Africa, the United States government has revoked the visas of 6 foreign nationals from South Africa, Mexico, Brazil, Paraguay, Germany, and Argentina for making social media posts that celebrated or justified the assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. The U.S. Department of State said in a statement that the United States has no obligation to host foreigners who wish death on Americans, adding that individuals are now no longer welcome in the country. The decision follows the posthumous awarding of the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Charlie Kirk by President Donald Trump, who described him as a martyr for truth. The State Department published screenshots of the offending post, each containing comments mocking Kirk's death or praising his killer. The action is part of a broader U.S. effort to curb what officials describe as hate speech and extremist sentiment among foreign nationals holding U.S. visas. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Deputy Secretary Christopher Landau had earlier warned that visas could be revoked for foreigners who glorified acts of violence against Americans. This move also aligned to recent tightening of U.S. immigration policies, including stricter social media vetting for visa applicants. Reports indicate that more than 6,000 student visas have been cancelled this year alone under the Trump administration's renewed immigration scrutiny. Now let's go on a quick break. The news continues when we return.
(5G) technology. 5G technology promises to be a game changer by delivering ultra-fast internet speeds, low latency, and the ability to connect millions of devices seamlessly. It's going to fuel the future of smart cities, autonomous vehicles, and IoT devices, allowing them to communicate in real time. However, 5G rollout isn't without hurdles. High costs of infrastructure and regulatory issues in some regions have slowed down implementation. By 2026, the 5G market is expected to be valued at $667.90 billion, with the US, China, and South Korea leading the change. The challenge? Cybersecurity risks and data privacy will remain top concerns as more devices become connected.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Still Idea TV News Updates. Now the rest of the stories. In health, WHO, World Health Organization, has appointed Dr. PAVEL URSU as its new country representative to Nigeria. His appointment was confirmed following the presentation of his credentials to the Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tuga in Abuja. Also succeeds Dr. Kazadi Mulombo, who served in the role for 5 years before moving to a regional leadership position within WHO Africa. Mr. Tuga welcomed the new representative, noting that Nigeria is determined to strengthen local vaccine production and health product manufacturing after the lessons of the COVID-19 pandemic. He emphasized that a healthy population remains vital to national prosperity, aligning with Nigeria's commitment to achieving universal health coverage, UHC. In his remarks, Dr. also commended Nigeria's leadership in global health, highlighting milestones such as the eradication of poliovirus and nationwide immunization campaigns. He outlined 6 key priorities for collaboration, including domestic health financing, emergency preparedness, data and digital transformation, and local health innovation. Also, a public health expert with over 20 years of WHO experience, pledged to work closely with Nigerian authorities and partners to advance the goal of the health for all. And in business, the Nigerian Customs Service has intercepted 1,980 jerrycans of premium motor spirit valued at 80.4 million naira, allegedly being smuggled to the Republic of Benin. The National Coordinator of Operations Whirlwind, Assistant Controller General Kola Oladeji, disclosed this while briefing journalists in Ikeja. He said the seizures were made across several smuggling flashpoints in Lagos and Ogun State within the past 7 weeks. Oladeji explained that the petrol, totaling 49,500 liters, was discovered concealed in 7 vehicles at notorious routes, including Ajilete, Ijon, Haro, Badagry, Awode, Diroku, and Obada Imeko. He added that credible intelligence led operatives to a retail outlet along Awode Apa Road in Badagry, where illegal handling and storage of petroleum products were uncovered, prompting the sealing of the station and arrest of a suspect for questioning. According to him, the operation launched to curb fuel smuggling and protect Nigeria's economic interest is in line with the federal government's effort to ensure accountability and efficiency in the downstream oil sector. Oladeji reaffirmed customs' commitment to combating smuggling, urging Nigerians to support their efforts through vigilance and the provision of credible information. And now in sports. Nigeria Super Eagles will take on Gabon in the semi-finals of the African section of the 2026 FIFA World Cup players following the conclusion of the qualifying group matches. The Eagles secured their spot after a dominant 4-0 victory over Benin Republic, while Gabon claimed second place in Group F after a 2-0 win against Burundi. The players will feature the 4 best runners-up from the 9 African groups and are scheduled to hold in Morocco from November 13 to 16. Nigeria, expected to remain the highest-ranked African team among the 4, will face Gabon, the lowest-ranked side, in one of the semi-finals. The other fixture will see Cameroon face DR Congo, both of whom finished as runners-up in the respective groups. Winners of both matches will meet 3 days later in a single-leg final to determine who progresses to the Inter-Confederation playoffs in March 2026. For a chance to qualify for the World Cup finals in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. According to the Confederation of African Football, all matches will be single-leg knockouts, and in the event of a draw, extra time and penalties will decide the winner. Morocco will host a mini-tournament, giving Africa an opportunity to earn an additional slot at the expanded 48-team World Cup. All 9 African groups winners have already secured direct qualification for the global tournament next year. And that's all we have for your Idea TV News update. But before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Police arrest 6 suspected kidnappers, rescue 3 victims in Bauchi. Google South Africa launches AI glossary in local languages. Kaduna Governor hails young innovator for winning Global Clean Energy Award in London. TRANSCRP Hotels shines at Global Luxury Awards to win 3 major honors. Away from Africa, US revokes